They say that even the quietest shrine can echo with the footsteps of destiny. In the shattered halls of the Azure Cloud Sect, smoke still curls where battles raged, and the scent of scorched incense mingles with the bitter metallic tang of blood. Xue Yun's resolve, tempered in the fires of betrayal, now faces its greatest trial, as unseen forces stir beneath the frozen peaks. Tales of Hurting Gods, Chapter 789, Chapter 790, the boundary between loyalty and vengeance blurs, and a single choice may tilt the balance of life and death. What waits beyond the shattered gates is a question whispered by the wind, one that will not wait for an answer. A voice rumbled from beneath the earth, darting like a shadow through the roots below. It sneered with icy contempt. Cut down my primordial tree, pierce my heart with a blade, seize my corporeal form to forge a false soul. Alas, after the primordial tree fell, it became a tree stripped of roots, born from rootless soil. You shall never rise as the new Mother Earth. Falsehood can never become truth. It shall forever remain counterfeit. Chinmu's hand shot out, smacking the dragon Chilin's scaled head. Fatty dragon, turn and flee. The dragon Chilin reacted with the swiftness of a falling star, pivoting instantly. The water Chilin, still grasping the rope, was dragged across the ground in a tumbling mess, yet he clung stubbornly to it. Celestial Venerable Yu bellowed, "Ah, Xue, flee with us." The water Chilin regained his senses, releasing the rope. His body quivered and shifted, returning to his true form before streaking after the dragon Chilin. Feng Qian's voice rang sharp. The voice beneath is Mother Earth herself. Why do we flee? Halt, I shall deal with Chishayu, that vile brat. Before her words had ended, the ground convulsed violently. Laughter laced with sorrow and rage seeped from beneath. You dare not fathom why I am Mother Earth. My power does not stem from the trunk or crown above the soil. It emanates from the roots. The dragon Chilin, in furious flight, witnessed the earth beneath him fracture. Immense roots writhed in the darkness below like colossal serpents. The jade capital city trembled and sank. Half-gods, gods, and devils kneeling in reverence plummeted into yawning fissures, snatched by the thrashing roots, vanishing beneath the earth. Flames burst from beneath the dragon Chilin's hooves as he carried all aboard skyward. Mortals perceive the primordial tree's grandeur above ground, yet know not its true majesty lies in the roots, primordial roots, 100-fold the size of the tree itself. The subterranean voice thundered in fury. Jade capital city was swallowed whole, the celestial palace quaking and sinking. Columns of lava erupted, wider than mountains, twisting like furious dragons into the sky. Feng Qian's gaze widened at the scene. Gods, devils, and half-gods soared among the fiery pillars, performing divine arts in desperate flight. The dragon Chilin and water Chilin pushed to their utmost, yet magnetism surged wildly, their bodies weighted as if stone, making flight a torment. Above, the sky became a chaotic realm of falling. Gods, devils, and cultivators tumbled in impossible directions, drawn by warped magnetic fields. Upwards, downwards, sideways. Suddenly a god fell beside them, crashing midair upon a divine magnetic formation. Bones shattered, flesh rent asunder, blood exploded outward, light pieces floating above, heavy sinking below. A scene of exquisite horror. Countless others suffered the same fate, exploding into bloody blossoms upon colliding with divine magnetic arts of the five elements. Tragic beauty filled the air. Chinmu's voice cut through the chaos, solemn. "Sister Qian, now you grasp why we must flee." Feng Qian, dazed, realized the subterranean voice was Mother Earth, whose broken soul still commanded the primordial roots. These roots, embedded in the primordial realm, stretched beyond comprehension, suffused with unparalleled power. Above, the corporeal Mother Earth wielded the primordial tree, its towering crown ablaze with sunlight, weaving divine brilliance downward. Both Mother Earth's unleashed torrents of celestial power, obliterating Jade Capital City and warping the very space with magnetic storms. Chinmu, observing early, remained relatively safe yet could not withstand the overwhelming magnetism. He activated his teleportation arts, sweeping all to safety. In moments they reappeared 1,000 miles away. Beneath them, magnetism erupted, divine rays of dazzling power slicing the sky, drawing gods and cultivators into destruction. The spectacle was a massacre, a testament to the collision of Mother Earth above and below the surface. The divine magnetic power was the primal essence of the world, beyond realms or titles. Even the might of numinous sky or emperor's throne could not measure it. Only mastery of the great Tao counted. Qinmu hastened, teleporting repeatedly, covering 10,000 miles before halting, drained of cultivation. The dragon Qilin surged forward at full speed, carrying them from the tempestuous magnetic chaos. He glanced back at the battlefield. The clash of the Mother Earths reduced to a tangle of divine rays and sprawling roots. Survivors scattered among the branches and roots, occasionally struck and torn into blood fog midair. Feng Qiuan's eyes sparked as she witnessed a nine-headed phoenix slicing through thick roots with a zither, her notes cleaving the divine magnetic rays, carving a path to freedom. Chishayu! She roared, leaping from the dragon Qilin's head, transforming into a fiery phoenix. Sister Xue Yun, no, Qinmu shouted, desperation in his voice. Return to shield me. My cultivation nears the life and death realm. In a heartbeat, Feng Qiuan vanished, leaving only twin streaks of radiant light, the trails of herself and Chishayu. Both Phoenix warriors, the one at numinous sky's peak, the other long ascended to Emperor's throne, danced the deadly art of pursuit and evasion, Mother Earth primordial sword in hand. Cold sweat beaded on Qinmu's brow. Mother Earth has guided her to guard me. Magnetic waves surged, warping mountains and earth, as if the land itself breathed. Qinmu invoked Overlord Body 3 elixir technique, shielding his companions, gods and half-gods scattered, some compressed and obliterated by the erratic divine rays, their forms exploding into blood fog. Tremors shook the earth, mountains undulated under the invisible hand of the warring Mother Earths. The divine rays coalesced into a blinding sphere, expanding with impossible speed, consuming all in its path. Qinmu's heart raced. We cannot outrun this. Can a broken Mother Earth and a newborn one wielding a crippled body be so formidable? Big brother, lend me your strength. He brandished the willow leaf, his form swelling as Yudu's cryptic divine power surged, its incomprehensible language reverberating in the air. Not far, the ancestral Dragon King and allies braced, executing combined divine arts. The ancestral Dragon King's colossal form wrapped comrades in scales of iron, unleashing a dragon bead at the advancing magnetic sphere. Focus all attacks here. Strike a hole in this divine art, or we shall all perish. Qinmu positioned himself at the forefront, 6 arms whirling in a deadly dance, delivering a combined strike. The sphere paused briefly under the assault before engulfing them, shattering mountains with deafening force, hurling him backward. 3 heads, 6 arms, he clutched the dragon Qilin and water Qilin, celestial venerable Yu and Gongsun Yan, carried along by the residual might of the Mother Earth's divine arts. The land and mountains regained their form. Qinmu pressed under a massive peak, clawed upward, emerging from the wreckage. Gongsun Yan, celestial venerable Yu, and the others staggered free, trembling. He reverted to his normal form, breath heavy with lingering fear. The world bore scars. Mountains toppled, landscapes ravaged as if a storm had torn through eternity. The ancestral dragon and his cohorts remained unseen, though their formidable power suggested survival. Qin Fengqing's aura appeared listless, a shadow of vexation. Borrowing my strength, you have cost me dearly. I shall consume those ghost gods to recover my vitality. Qinmu, weary from contending with the Mother Earth's residual divine arts, affixed the willow leaf and examined them all. Only superficial wounds, nothing grave. Gongsun Yan urged, we must locate Mother Earth. That false one wields great power, yet what of the true Mother Earth? Qinmu gazed upward. Returning is impossible. The earthly palace likely lies buried deep within the primordial realm. Even if intact, we cannot locate it. Mother Earth must find us. This place is unfit for lingerers. Fatty Dragon, can you still walk? Fatty Dragon straightened, eyes fixed upon a jagged mountain peak thrust at an angle. He said nothing. Qinmu followed his gaze and saw a girl perched atop the slanted peak, arms hugging her knees, a serene smile upon her face. She was the other disciple of Mother Earth, untouched by the devastation that had claimed them all. Qinmu smiled calmly. Senior sister, both disciples of Mother Earth, yet I do not know how to address you. The girl rose gracefully, smiling. As fellow disciples, I have long heard of Cult Master Qin's renown. I emerged from seclusion to behold your true abilities. Qinmu laughed, swinging his arm outward, the sword pellet spinning into a flying blade in his grasp. Then let me witness the might of the Heaven Alliance, preserved since ancient times. Heaven Alliance? She laughed, eyes bright. Cult Master Qin errors? My name is Yan Qiling, and I hail not from the Heaven Alliance of rebels and traitors. Heaven Alliance riddled with rebels and traitors? Qin Mu's brow furrowed in deep contemplation. Mother Earth had once whispered that it was the Heaven Alliance who struck her down, her Earth soul fleeing into the hidden embrace of the roots. She had also revealed that after her demise, they had felled the primordial tree. From these words, Qin Mu discerned that the primordial tree had fallen into Heaven Alliance hands. Only a skilled cultivator within their ranks, wielding the wondrous technique born from Brahma Buddha's dream path, could give rise to another Mother Earth. Yet this maiden, Yan Qiling, claimed she was no disciple of the Heaven Alliance. If her words were true, then the other Mother Earth was nurtured by a hand unknown, and the threads of fate twisted strangely before him. Could it be that Heaven Alliance had not struck Mother Earth at all? Yet how could the matron mistake her killer? Or perhaps after Heaven Alliance struck her, some unseen hand wrested the primordial tree to cultivate another Mother Earth. Qin Mu's thoughts churned. The Heaven Alliance, capable of slaying Mother Earth, possessed incomparable might. Who could dare seize the primordial tree from their grasp? Yet clues may lie with this Yan Qiling. He lifted his gaze to the slanted peak, knowing that should she unleash her supreme divine arts, faint traces would remain, threads he could follow to the one orchestrating events behind her. Yan Qiling descended from the mountain with a serene smile. Cult Master Qin need not ponder my origin. However clever you are, my roots are beyond guesswork. I come not only to see you, but to take someone away. A flicker of alertness surged in Qin Mu's eyes. Take whom? Her gaze shifted from his face to Gongsun Yan, then to Celestial Venerable Yu. Lan Yutian, Celestial Venerable Yu. She spoke with gentle laughter. Celestial Venerable Yu's potential is wasted by following you. With me, I shall place him with the finest teacher, unlocking his true brilliance. One day, his light will shine unparalleled. She possessed beauty rivaling Granny C and Due, a goddess fallen into the mortal realm. Yet Qin Mu's attention did not waver. The divine light within his eyes had dulled, his aura now tightly restrained. The dragon Qilin twitched, sensing danger, and stepped back. This pet knew its master's heart. Reserve cloaked the might of a predator. Beauty had breached Qin Mu's limits, stirring murderous intent, his restraint a coiled beast ready to strike. You know much, Qin Mu's tone was dry. Much you ought not to at your age. Curiosity grows within me regarding your origins. Yan Qiling lifted her hands, stroking hair at her temple, a smile gracing her lips. I will defeat you and take Celestial Venerable Yu. Shall we agree? Celestial Venerable Yu is no mere tool. He is one I respect above all. Qin Mu's voice sharpened, firm and unyielding. Left in my charge by fate itself, I shall not endure any who treat him as merchandise. Yan Qiling tilted her head, pondering, then said, You bear a grave flaw, Cult Master Qin. You are more than your title, or you would not care so deeply for Celestial Venerable Yu. Fatty Dragon, take them away, Qin Mu commanded. The dragon Qilin exhaled in relief, whisking Gongsun Yan, Celestial Venerable Yu, and the water Qilin far from the mountain. Cult Master's wrath stirs. We must withdraw to avoid his entanglement. Gongsun Yan questioned, If we unite against the maiden of the false Mother Earth, could we not prevail? The dragon Qilin's voice was calm. Have you forgotten the others near the maiden? Realization dawned. The women surrounding Yan Qiling were no mere attendants. Their might rivaled Xue Yun, else Yan Qiling would have been shattered by both Mother Earth's divine arts. Rushing forth would court annihilation. Cult Master wishes us gone, away from danger, not caught by his intent. But he said only to go further, not to leave entirely, the water Qilin said. A sneer curved the dragon Qilin's lips. You misread Cult Master's mind. This act is to lower their guard, to escape unnoticed. Your master's safety lies in our flight. Celestial Venerable Yu fretted. Then will my brother face peril? There is danger, but trust in him, the dragon Qilin urged. The one at risk now is the maiden. Cult Master's killing intent awakens. Gongsun Yan's gasp betrayed her awe. She seemed so beautiful. Can he truly slay her? The maiden holds no beauty in his eyes, the dragon Qilin replied as they moved swiftly, using the jagged mountain slopes to hide. Thus he may strike without hesitation. Gongsun Yan glanced down, disappointed, her grasp tightening upon her robes. Beneath the slanted peak, Chinmu's aura lay calm, unbetraying, with neither chi nor blood leaking, a perfect stillness. Yan Qiling's gaze softened, misjudging him as ordinary. Then realization struck, completely reserved, the martial Tao. Before she could react, a thunderous explosion rent the air. Chinmu closed the distance in a single bound, appearing at her side. The air compressed into solid shards, shattering between them. His face remained an unyielding well, void of emotion. Yan Qiling flipped gracefully, ascending to the peak, smiling. Are you not Mother Earth's disciple? Why wield the martial Tao? Chinmu appeared behind her as if woven from shadows. Sure kill battle technique of the martial Tao. With a soft chuckle, she unleashed her magnetic divine knives. Chinmu's feet danced like the wind, sword light flashing, stabbing empty spaces. Yet each strike met her nimble movements. Empty air becoming the next point of her body's shift. Clang after clang rang as knives clashed with sword light. The swords in Chinmu's hand multiplied into thousands. A thousand-armed deity incarnate. The flying swords struck from countless angles, each move distinct. Yan Qiling countered, sending divine knives to intercept. Their dance covered the small peak, a perilous ballet of light and shadow. Breaking apart, Chinmu swept his palms forward, magnetic runes whirling, divine rays bursting forth, stars forming a cosmic swirl. Granny C's art learned at a glance. The peak trembled, compressed under the weight of magnetic might. Yan Qiling countered, her own palms releasing a magnetism divine art. Mother Earth's Tao 12, they collided, light bursting, mountain slices sinking into the ground beneath them. Chinmu's hair whipped skyward, chi and blood flooding behind him, rising 1,000-fold. Great Emperor of Martial Paths Tao 1! Yan Qiling recoiled, apparitions of Chinmu assaulting her with myriad martial divine arts. A massive mountain trembled, a human-sized hole scarred by a colossal fist imprint. Chinmu emerged, sword finger extended, a 10-mile blade piercing through the mountain. A brilliant light pillar. Sword Tao's Tao 1! Yan Qiling's voice echoed from across the divide. Chinmu's third eye opened, a beam of light racing after the sword, mudras flaring, heavenly fire scattering to bombard her. Great Tao of Yudu's Tao 23, Great Tao of Xuandu's Tao 2, her voice rang amidst the thunderous clamor. Cult Master, your divine arts are truly remarkable. Have you ever glimpsed Tao 1?